Hey, Jeff, when the last time you been to your spot to get some, what's it called? Little agent, so you get your money and all that shit. So get your endorsement money and all that shit. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I just went in there today. I had 10,000. Oh. That's funny, bro. That's it. I just be on lunch break. That's why I should be on lunch break and shit. You got nothing else to do.
All right, Coach, we are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. The scene from a few moments ago, this crowd enthusiastically cheering on their Texans as they emerge from the locker room. And we're just about ready for football as the Texans get set to match up with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys.
Get money in there?
Hey, Gorilla, what league was that you just played in?
Certainly the game of the weekend, maybe the game of the year, the battle of the unbeatens as we get underway.
I'm paying attention. I'm paying attention.
On first down, it's Watson. And incomplete to open things up.
Damn.
Here, you're facing a
the first play of the game
in terms of points scored in the NFL.
Out.
So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number.
No, I'm playing against the Texans. I don't know how he got Rashad Perriman, but he got
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, second and 10. On the ground, this is Lamar Miller. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up what looks to be a third and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
That was a good play. For it to be a delay.
Richmond. From the gun, here's Watson. Got his target, Samuel. A big 30-yard play on third.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a first and 10 all the way down at the 35. On first and 10, Watson. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. He got 29 yards that time.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap, to stay inbounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. They'll try and run for it with Miller. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
2nd and goal from the 1.
Here's
Watson on the sneak, and he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Deshaun Watson hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Texans take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game.
I ain't got Zeke. Damn. Okay.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
They got Jalen Myrick. That nigga was eating, wasn't he? Hit the free agency hard.
So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll begin the drive with Hunt. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards. This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Second down, Prescott finding some room at midfield. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. This is Hunt. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
And that was a good run. This was only one of 9 guys to go over 1,000 yards in 2017. And I think you can't let him run wild here.
What do you think, 100 yards, the measuring stick?
Always. That is the threshold. You want to keep him under that if you want to play good defense.
Let me see that tablet.
They'll run. This is Hunt. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, Prescott stripped, and they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk-reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of
Give me that,
trying
nigga.
to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted.
It ain't gonna be that easy, homeboy.
Jalen Smith, and they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they thought they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here?
Let's go. Stop playing with your hair.
On the run, this is Hunt. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and establishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
They must be playing each
Sitting
other.
alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, as it is Cowboy football to begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Oh, that's a mismatch right there.
They go play action here on 1st down. Oh, that was dangerous. Throw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on 2nd down.
And that's what he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Line of scrimmage, the 31, as they line up 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, Prescott again. He rifles one that's intercepted.
Crook. You're looking right at it.
Came on Webster, and they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
And now out comes Houston. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Gotta come out now.
That'll be tipped and intercepted.
Use it. Let's go, boys.
He's picked off at his own 46. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
Start this back over again.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. And down inside the 40 to about the 38. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Doing the same play over and over too. I'm trying to notice that shit.
Now a carry for the big fellow. This is Jameis Olawale. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. On the tackle, Tyrann Mathieu. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
On third down, that's Hunt. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A first down throw for Prescott. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. That good for 19 and a first down.
But how many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice game.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and goal.
What I got? A 2-way stretch?
From the shotgun, it's Prescott.
Oh.
And give him
10
10
that time
as
next
he was
time.
able to get away from the pressure and get a nice game.
Yeah.
Same shit. Okay, cool.
They'll try to run with Hunt, and he will take it in for a Cowboy
What's up,
score.
Ray? How you feeling? Happy New Year's.
A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7.
You said 3 days you find out your wife hates your fucking guts?
What are you talking about?
So we're right back where we started. All even as the kicks away.
Y'all drinking?
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Heading out is the Texans offense as they get set to take over here. And last time, 1 play interceptions. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, A lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give him a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Go watch him. Matter of fact, put your plate
Hopkins, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
Listen to me. I want you to listen to me. Dump the food in the garbage and put the plate and the fork in the sink.
We waited all this time to get our ass working.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. On second down, here's Miller. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave him with a 3rd down and 6 to go. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Two minutes to play in a tightly contested first half. We're back to Houston after this timeout. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. He finds his target. And he's got the first down, yardage before being taken down at midfield. A good pickup there, a 22.
Oh, where?
From the 50, it's Watson. And this one hauled in by no time. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Where your phone at? Oh, no. I don't touch our phone. Where you put it at?
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Watson on first down. He sets to fire deep. That is caught. Hopkins for the Texans touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Texans are in for 6. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
What? What'd you do? All right. That's what we're doing. Beginning of the year, teach me how to wipe your
out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And a good effort on the return there. Gets them across the 30 to the 33-yard line. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Off the play fake, Prescott. And now this is intercepted.
Get him. Come on, yo. Button.
And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
After the interception, here's Watson. It's complete to Hopkins. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Watson now 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a first down here.
Yeah, what am I doing with 45? We got time to listen to 45.
It's his target, the tight end, Will Tye. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
That's it.
Now a first down throw, Watson. And now he'll tuck it and run. Another 13 yards there twice in a row, and they're on the move. Another first down as well. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Yeah. Hold on. I don't like leads like that.
From the red zone now, Watson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Brashad Perriman in the final seconds of the first half. And the Texans will extend their lead.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. A good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squid kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. And out now come the Cowboys. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line.
Hold on, India.
So we've come upon halftime here in Houston, and it's the home team, the Texans, leading this one. As we send John over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the third quarter. Now a hit and a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
They got a two-way, but that means on every
Prescott dancing to his left. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this off...
Oh my gosh. I was saying,
All right, Knox, you with that.
hey baby, what you doing? You just come down here and see me? You've been home for 2 hours. I said, you just come down here to see me? You've been home for 2 hours. You just got home.
I walked in, then I said that I was going to use the bathroom. I accidentally had with my cousin. And then after that, I was
Step up and make that play because that's been an issue for them in this game.
Yeah, every day.
Right. Pretty good. Got my hair cut. I'm going to go get behind me.
A diva?
The front is so clean on it.
Oh.
Now after the run by Hunt, here's 1st and 10.
He was on, what you call it shit, on it?
I wasn't going to throw it a little bit. He dropped that.
A little.
Prescott looks to throw on 1st. Incomplete. Amari Cooper, the intended target. And it's 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down? The offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock Dalvin away and bring up 2nd down.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Say what?
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come
Who
up
played
on
Monday?
3rd down.
Bama. I'm going to go Bama, though. I've been watching Bama. I ain't just going with the crowd.
3rd and short yardage, Prescott. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to
Was
try
it
and
fucking
find
4th and 3? I'm
There's
sitting here
nothing
talking
available
and
there
shit.
for him.
So here's the Texans offense now. They get set to start this 3rd quarter. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive. As they score here, especially a touchdown, it's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because
Giving this game away.
what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Caught left side, Hopkins. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Y'all wanted that take over right there. You want some bed?
A 1st down carry now for Miller. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Richmond! Two jet! Black 22! Black 22!
Here's Watson now on second down. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Black 22! Black 22!
They'll try to run for Miller. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th.
How about the fellas with the stars on the side of their helmets rising up on defense? We always hear about the Cowboys' rushing offense. Their rush defense is pretty good as well, I think, because they're so cohesive. Defensive line, linebackers really work well together.
Might need it. Bring your pistol.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. And that's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Motherfucking niggas, let's go.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. They'll start with Hunt on the ground. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down.
Yo, B, what up? Ain't nothing in your mouth chill, yo. Send me that invite, you. See you online. I said, I'm about to play there. I missed you last night, so I said, tonight.
Play fake. Here's Prescott.
Throwing picks left and right out there, yo. Shit. What are you looking at, Crook?
Oh, no.
All right, Brandon. Normally when you hear about guys making two interceptions in the game, you're thinking must be a free safety, maybe a corner. How about getting 2 picks out of one of your linebackers? Again, he's just in the right place at the right time. That's another great play to come away with the football.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll try and get the run game going. This is Miller. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down.
At this stage of the game, the run pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage is coming through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
Right now.
Richmond. Black 99 Philly. 2 jet.
They keep it with Miller on 1st down. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
3rd quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
What's up, dude?
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Like what? What my name say on the
find
chat?
his way forward here for a modest gain. 6 yards on the pickup, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Back now in Houston. It's the Texans in control of the football and leading this game as well as we start the 4th.
Oh, bad. You wash those dishes?
What you want to play, Jay? You want to do the The kill confirmed.
Yeah, I just thought I got bored with the jump because I was playing by myself, so I tried to get some of these challenges done with the domination.
The Texans on third down. They've been okay,
Where's
2
D-line
for
at?
3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
There you go. Here.
Oh, he got his mic on. Hold on, let me do that.
Watson going to give this one to Miller. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back.
Damn. I gave this game away.
Dang, so how you do that shit, yo?
A good chance now to
mistakes.
put this
Too many
game
mistakes.
on ice. This is 1st and goal.
I don't do that too often. I don't do that.
Set. Move ready. Move ready.
Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there.
21-7, yo. I didn't
Charles,
do
you said the
3
magic
picks.
number was probably right around
He
20
threw 2.
for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms
Yeah,
of
I
points
threw
scored. They've
3
had their
picks.
moments, but
One
this
right before the
offense is just
half,
a
and he
little too
threw
good,
2
isn't it?
picks.
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
Move ready. Move ready.
They'll go with Foreman, and he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
Go to room.
Play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Texans.
Are you supposed to be messing with him while he's doing the dishes? All right, go.
The try here for the extra point.
How long you be on, Clip?
I don't know why. What's
Extra
up?
point splits the
Nah, I
uprights.
just want you to
And the lead
check.
down to 3 touchdowns at 21. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Rolling to his left, and they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Here we go. All right, hey. Here we go. 46. 46.
A 2nd down throw for Prescott. Looking and finding Allen Hurns. Dak finding the former Jag Hurns for the Dallas 1st down. Prescott now 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10.
26.
Play action now. Prescott. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. The 4-time All-Pro, J.J. Watt. And it'll be 2nd and 11.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. Prescott to throw it. He'll leave it for Hunt, complete. They'll get nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Now, the stats that matter on this play don't help a team very much unless, of course, you're playing defense.
If you're getting points per reception, you got a reception, but no yardage. Great job by the defense, though. They read through that one.
They read through it, gave up no yardage, and people got credit for tackles. Pretty good deal.
On third down, it's Prescott.
Look
And
at
for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. T.J. Green with a pick. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. That's now his second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Again, it's Miller. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down.
Well, I don't think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage, the stop troops, the defensive guys, they got to use their 3 timeouts here. They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window that they're in now, you got to get it ASAP.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Stop them, use your timeouts. Easier to move the ball on offense without timeouts than to stop them on defense without using them.
Here's a give to Miller. A pretty decent gain on the tough run before he's brought down at the 25. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Now a handoff to Miller. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down. Time for a break. This one, all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now it's Miller. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. Watson hands this to Foreman. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first.
He may be a bit undersized compared to the modern-day NFL defensive tackle, but what he lacks in size, he definitely makes up for in his ability to make tackles in the run game as well.
They'll come out in the pistol. On 3rd down, Miller. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
They're going to go for it now, 4th and 2. Remember, they can still get the first down at the 1-yard line, though. They will indeed snap it to Watson. And it's caught. Hopkins for the Texans touchdown.
Where was niggas at? Y'all, that's
DeAndre Hopkins, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Texans will extend their lead. Point after try forthcoming. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. On play action, Prescott steps away to his left and avoids the contact by sliding. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards and a first.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier.
Up on a 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And, Charles, you know what coaches always tell us. We want to win our home games. That much we know. We want to protect our home turf. They got that done in this one.
Exactly right. When you start a season, everyone's goal, win all of your home games, split your road games, and you're likely going to be in the playoffs. But when you win at home, boy, what a great feeling that is. You don't even mind if people are at your house when you get home after a win like that.
So for Houston, they improved to 5-0 now on the young season. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Buffalo Bills next week. Meanwhile, for Dallas,
I can't believe I lost that shit like that.